Hi, Zaza. You come and say hi to everybody? There's Zoe. She's ready to draw 3/4. Okay, so I've never drawn a 3/4 body before, so this should be really funny. But I did just publish a book on drawing 3/4 faces. So I am not a super stranger to drawing views that are foreshortened when it comes to the human body. So this is super relevant. So basically I do know, when you're just having written this book, you know, when you're drawing a face front on, everything is obviously perfectly symmetrical. And then when you're doing the 3/4 view, it's called a 3/4 view because you see exactly 3/4 of the front, and then you only see 1/4 of the other side. So, or, you know, it could be like 5/8 or 2/3 or whatever, but the kind of quick vernacular for that is just saying 3/4 views. And then so what happens is that the 3/4 portion you see almost as you would see it from the front. So I'm guessing like the arms would pretty much stay the same. The leg is going to will be slightly turned, and then the face will obviously be a 3/4 face. So I will lead you through that part of it. And then the quarter portion is just squished, right? And there's really no other way to say that. And it's sort of foreshortened. So the same thing I imagine is going to happen with the body, where that quarter side will just be squished. So let's go. I'm excited for this one. So I'm gonna, I don't know, I guess if you do your, I'm gonna do a drop down line, because that shows like where the center would be. I don't know that this is straight. Oh, this is like wonky tonking my eyeballs out. So let's see, that's straightish. So if that would be the center line, then that means, let's see, and if she is, I'm trying not to measure, I'm really trying to loosen up, but if she is 1 3/4 inches, then say like 1/4, I guess, would be like around there, and 1 3/4 inches. So you see, I don't know, something like this, right? So like most of like her, this is the large view, and then this is going to be a swished view. And I'm just doing this to remind myself, like squish side, big side. So yeah. So let's just start from the top and go down, and here we go. Oh, and they talk every single book you read talks about the balance line, which I can't figure out if they put the balance line in first or they put it after, like after the fact. And this comes more and more into play when we start moving our bodies around. It's always like where the weight of the body it ends up. So if the model is in like a crazy pose, the balance line is like, if they're kicking one leg in the air, then the balance line is going to be down the center of the body to the leg that's the only leg that's on the ground, right? It's like literally the line of balance. So I think I think I'm going to see that as I start moving things around. I just needed to bring that up because I know it's going to become an issue. All right, so this is the center of the body. So let's see. The head is still going to be at the top, obviously. Okay, guys, we can do this. I think. We got our egg shape for the head. And the face will be like this, right? Basically, the changes. And then the neck is still gonna be to about 1.5. So we're gonna go here and here. Oh, that should go. Oof, those are very dark. Okay. And so her neck comes down to almost 1.5. Just got a big head back here. Just feel like she needs hair like sooner rather than later. Poor ugly thing that she is. Whee! All right, and then the shoulders. So again, this is going to be our squished side. Let's see. It's almost, yeah, it's still like 1.5. Maybe her neck needs to be a little bit longer. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's see, do we do her full side first or her squish side? Let's do her fuller side because straight out. I feel like that now is like way too far out there. Whatever. I'm just trying to be more free. Okay, and then the ball of her shoulder will go here. And then this will be here. And the clavicle lines will go there and there. And then her boob. B-U, it's like B-U-U. Let's see, it's gonna come out and then down like this. Is that too high? Yes, because the nipple line goes at the 2 line, okay. So it would be like this. So it's like this side is turned a bunch. I guess her nipple would be here and you wouldn't have like a angle. And then like this one is still almost front on. She's got really tiny nipples. And then her arm. I wonder if this has to come out like a little bit more. All right, I'm not going to draw her arm yet because I'm not really sure. According to this picture that I'm looking at, her rib cage comes out quite a bit. And then it still comes in for the 3 though. That's why I kept my numbers on here. I'm going to come in for the 3 and then it goes back out for the 4. For her booty. And so this side would come in again and then out. But this is almost like her front and this is her booty. So you see more of her, you won't see her bum at all on the 1/4 side, but you'll see 3/4 of her butt on this side. So that's why this side will go out more, I believe. And then the crotch in this 3/4 profile is actually all the way down here, which is interesting. Why it would change so much, but just like if she's wearing a bathing suit, we should have her wearing some clothes. Think about it, really. Seriously, girlfriend. So promiscuous. All right, and then we're gonna put her knees down at 6 again, according to this. Her knees are at 6, so I guess I'll put a little ball here and then a little ball next to it. And so her thighs will come from her bum and then actually comes in like this. And the front leg will come to our knee like, oh, see, oh, ew. oh, I guess the balance line really is like straight down, and her knees will actually kick in front of it. Although I guess this is, I didn't really draw her balance line. I drew like where the center of her body would be, which is kind of actually not the same thing. So, oh, what the heck. I think that this looks like it's canted forward more. I still don't understand the balance line yet, so we'll get there. But we're gonna do this according to the picture. I think this line is tilted over more. Her crotch is actually gonna move over more. And then her knee. This is wonktastic. We can adjust this later too. I'm just gonna get it down and then see what we need to do. True, because this is front. Crotch is, I just think it is too low. So the reason I'm getting confused is that I'm looking at my drawing, I'm looking at the drawing in the book, and this balance line and the middle line are really messing me up. So I'm getting rid of that. That guideline is just not doing me any favors, so I'm just going to get rid of it. And I'm just trying to draw what I see here. So her kind of like underwear line is going just above the 4. Her crotch is just under the 4. I think it's supposed to be really like 4 1/4. And then these thighs are next to each other. And her little knee goes out like this and out like this. And then you see the calf. Well, let's see. We know we're going down to the ankle, which is at 9. And I think they come back here. So again, the calf swings back out and then down in for the ankle. And then the forward line is like just swoops down like this. And then the little feet at the bottom come out because they're wearing heels, right? And then come back and then down. And there's the crazy heels. So it's like they're wearing stilettos. Oh, I was like, oh, all done. And then, you know, she has no arms. So let's remedy that real quick. Now, it looks like her knees are bent. So something is definitely off. But I'm okay with this for my first attempt ever. Giving my permission to not have to draw more than one of these today. But again, like that muscle memory is no joke. That is like a real thing. And if this is my first time drawing one of these, which it is, it's just hard. My body is just not, my hands are just not accustomed to these shapes, so I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm drawing the elbow again at 3, but that is something I am getting used to doing these videos, is now I understand, because I've done now like an arm a few times, like okay, I remembered. Now remembering that the elbow is at 3 isn't such like a giant monumental feat, right? Because I've done it a couple times now. Oh God, no, it's the claw coming back. Ah. And this hand is just so long and awesome, and I can't draw it. I can't draw it. Ugh, I can draw it. No, I don't think that I can. Oh, okay, I'm just moving on. I'm just gonna pretend like that looks amazing. I'll be like my little 5-year-old students who would just be like, I am awesome, Miss Karen. I'd be like, yes, you are awesome, you go. And honestly, more adults should be like that too. Myself included. Myself included. And sorry for, you're gonna have to go. And hands, something like handy, something. Don't even know. Look at this hand is longer. Oh my God, the claws are like, no joke, she is pissed. Look at how pissed she is. She's like, you drew my hands like claws. You are an amateur. She is so mad at me right now. Suck it up, Buttercup. It's the best I can do right now. Seriously. She's so mean. All right. She is, I'm not really sure what to say about her. All right, I am okay with this. This is my first attempt in the whole wide world. I'm sorry if this got a little wonky and lost. But, I mean, I'm just trying to keep the things the same. The shoulders are like at 1.5. The boobs are at 2. Although this boob looks like a mouse, and they're not. They're like lower than 2. But you know, there's a lot of breast variation, as we all know. The 3 is the waist. She's lacking in a belly button. Maybe she'll be wearing like a little swimsuit. All I see is like this mouse up here. I don't know what is happening there. But her knees look like they're bent, which I'm not really sure what to do with that. But I'm not gonna fix it. So yeah, her arms are like insane, but as my first 3/4 attempt, I am totally okay with that. And now I'm gonna do a profile. As we all know, practice, practice, practice. So I think probably what you'll see in the future too is my time-lapse practice attempts. And maybe when I post those, you guys can use that as your practice time too, if you want. And we can all work on getting better together. Now I'm going to do one last thing, because this video is going to be like 100 years long. I'm going to try to do a profile, and then I got to take a break and maybe have a drink, even though it's 11 in the morning. I'm just kidding. I'm just going to have coffee. I meant coffee drink. Thank you so much. Seriously. Okay. I got my coffee. I have this weird thing that, like, if I have coffee after 9, then I have to put whipped cream in it. It's just like, I just feel like we should all, you know, have dessert all the time. So good. All right, so I just have to show you this one page. So this is the profile. Again, I've never drawn a profile. And here is that balance line that I talked about that I know nothing about. But I do see that this body ain't straight, right? It's like it's like diagonal, 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 diagonal. So I'm gonna do this version and see if I can. I really need to get quicker. I'm taking way too long on these things. It's like stupid how long it takes me to draw, and I'm like getting really annoyed at myself. And yeah, so I'm gonna try to draw in this quick. If the head is here or here, the neck is here, and then it has the body going this way to 3. Where's this? 0, 1, 2, 3. And then the bottom of the body is going this way. That's the booty. And then the legs, I'm kind of changing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is why I need those numbers. Quick, 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 Karen. All right, 6 is the knee. So then we're going to go like this. Hello. This. And then we're going to go down to 9. And then the 10. Look how fast I was! Oh, it's like a miracle. All right, and then maybe this is my new technique, because Jesus is taking me forever to do anything else quickly. And then we're gonna, there we go, make her a beanie. She looks like she's an acorn. All right, zoom, and her back is rounded, and then this comes forward at the peak of her boob at number 2, and then we round for the breast. All right, now I'm cooking. Maybe I just needed to be loose the whole time. And you guys might find that your style is also loose, or maybe it's not. And then that passes through 3, and then the crotch hangs out at 4, and her back goes in at 3, and then her butt comes around at, oh, I think this should end higher. Zoop. And then her leg. I'm kind of going ultra fast on purpose to see if I can like be better, even though I'm being less careful. This goes out, and then whoop. You know what? Her knee is just like her boob. It like swishes to like this cute little point. And then this comes, oh my god, I keep running out of lead. And then this comes down. Ugh. Sugar plum, I almost just swore on camera. Ah! I can't get it dark enough. And then the back of the leg comes here. And then that. I love the leg. I love the calves. They're like my favorite part, or my least favorite part of my own body, but I love them on these models. And then the thing comes up here, and then whoop, whoop. Okay, so that took me like 10% of the time and looks the best. So I think I'm maybe starting to get my mojo on, and I also think I should practice before I go on camera. But you know, guys, this is like hugely new for me. All right, this is really, really bad. Her butts should be like much higher. So I am learning along with you guys what works, and I've had a lot that has not worked up until this point, and maybe I've just found something. Like, I still can't draw her hands no matter what point of view I'm on. But I think that was like my most successful attempt, and it took me so fast. So maybe I'm just overthinking all this. What do you guys think? Can you like literally let me know in the comments? Do you think it's we're just taking too long because maybe I'm just afraid to make mistakes, and so we're belaboring everything? But like look at how much more successful that was by banging it out, like not thinking so much and just going for it. And I spent a lot of time on her. She looks like a freak of the week. So I have to have like some sort of upshot to all this madness. So I think I'm going to render these in and just time lapse and try to like make something out of this whole process that's pretty. Right, little acorn head? Look at her little acorn. She literally so cute with her acorn head. Holy guacamole. That was way harder than I thought it was going to be. But I know that the first time is always the hardest, and it only gets easier after that. So never give up. That's my motto. I'm not doing it. But I might just suck for like a really long time, and that's just how I'm gonna roll for a while. So we gotta get over that and be okay with that. So let's do it. Okay, and so I just finished these and like I'm laughing at them because they look ridiculous to me. But then I'm like, okay, wait a second. Considering that just last week I started with this human robot, right? And then went here, and then went here, and now I can go here, you know, that's improvement, right? So I know they're still like stiff and robotics, but I feel like with the baby steps that we've all taken together, you know, this is just going to get better. It can't get worse. So that makes me pretty happy, I guess, even though it's embarrassing still. I'm okay. And I hope you guys are okay with that too. So thank you for being here, seriously. And again, if you think that you have friends that would enjoy this, you can totally feel free to share it. If you don't want to miss any and you're following me on YouTube, just make sure you subscribe. I also have 120 other videos showing me doing things that I don't actually suck at, so that might be worth subscribing to just for that. Oh, if you have questions about this, I just filled these in with my Stabilo, which is just my favorite black water-soluble little friend here, and I hope you guys are having a blast because I know that I am. And again, all these are in my playlist on my YouTube channel as well as on awesomeartschool.com. All right, you guys, I will see you in the Facebook group, and leave me questions and comments. I love chatting in the comment section. So I will talk to you guys so soon. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Bye.